What it do? Welcome to Elaborate. Special guest in the building. Hold up. Let me get him right. He a creator, a trendsetter, man of God, husband, father, fashion icon, seamster. You see how I did that? You know, like waiter and waitress. Yeah. Seamster, philanthropist, fashion designer, costume designer, wine connoisseur, celebrity stylist. He styled people like Beyonce, Isley Brothers, Vivica Fox, Brandin Vaughn from the Brandin Vaughn collection.
Oh man! Elaborate.
What it do, man?
What it do, bro?
How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm great. I'm blessed, man.
We're trying to make this happen for a minute.
Man, G, right?
You just be so busy.
Man.
They hit you up at 12 o'clock in these costumes by tomorrow, man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Straight up.
That's the truth.
How many 24-hour days you had?
Oh, you mean how often don't I have? Like I'm headed back to the shop after this to work on some stuff, you know. But you know, I thank God, bro. They calling.
Yeah.
They calling me.
Yeah. You definitely need to be getting the calls, man. So how you doing, man? How your mental health, man? How you out here, you know what I'm saying? You strike me as the strong friend in the crew.
Oh.
Yeah. Usually the creators are.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good. My mental health is good, you know. Wife is still alive. Kids are still healthy, you know. Business is doing great. I feel blessed, bro.
Straight up.
Like I feel blessed.
Is it hard to balance family and work? Or like, does the family understand?
I thank God for my wife, and she understands. You feel me?
Yeah.
Without her, none of this will even exist.
That's hard to find, man.
Yeah, and I started it alone, but she came alongside of me and just like put the turbo to it.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Hey.
Straight up. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up. A lot of women want what they want.
Well, she still want what she want, but she's a good girl. Like she's a good woman, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She believe in the dream, you feel me?
Yeah, but entrepreneurship don't really come with the stability in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, some months up, some months down, some months sideways. You know what I'm saying? So to have somebody who can rock with you on that is definitely a blessing.
It's crazy because it was like I've been doing this since I was like 12, bro. So it's like I knew then like this is what I was gonna be doing. So when she met me, it was like this was already like
okay. When y'all meet?
Established. Oh shoot!
How old was you?
Oh man!
Oh shit! He had to sit. Oh shit!
So a lot of people don't know, but I used to be a musician too.
Okay.
And we was on a tour, a college tour, and we hit DePaul University, and we met there. Yeah, we just talked and kept talking for about 2-3 years, and then we decided to make it official, you know.
Straight up decided to make it official. Okay, look, let's before we go further, let the people know what you got coming up. If you got something coming up,
what I got coming up.
People got short attention span, so
I got Festival of Nations coming up.
Okay.
First fashion show the Festival of Nations ever produced. They came to me and was like, let's get a partnership going. They wanted me to produce a show, so I got 5 different designers from all over the world. Wow. And we doing 3 shows in 3 days.
Okay, who's the designers?
We got Maxine. We got I can't think of them right off the top of my head, but we got Chinese, a chick from Shanghai.
Wow.
We got Brazilian chick.
Okay.
We got a Iranian chick.
Okay.
And then we got a chick from Ghana.
Okay.
And then myself.
And they all come in and just gonna do their own.
Yeah, so they go have five traditional garbs, you know, and then they got 5 modern garbs and style that they've produced recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a garb and just a piece of clothing?
I mean,
is it a difference?
No, it's all the same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna start saying garbs on niggas. That sound hard.
Wardrobe garbs.
You know,
like it usually means the whole look, the whole wardrobe.
Yeah. That's hard. I'm gonna have to start using it. All right, let's go to
oh man.
Let's go to growing up, man.
Yeah.
How was growing up?
Growing up was it was cool.
Siblings?
I got a siblings, brother and a sister, younger. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Single mom, grandmother basically raised me. Mm-hmm. Came up in U City, Westgate.
Okay.
So I was like a loop rat. I came up in a loop.
And
I was in a loop when the loop was like real gangster and not like college town. You feel me?
Yeah, the loop was definitely different.
So Eastgate, Westgate was my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I rode my bike all through that, through the hood. Then I would go and ride my bike through wash shoes, campus, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was in surroundings where like a block away I could cross over into like it'd be like mansions, but then we come back on our side and it's like, apartments, like project-ish.
Yeah, like Westgate and Eastgate was like New York.
Yeah.
Of U City.
Yeah.
Like it was straight like New York. Like when I came to Westgate, I felt like I was straight in the Bronx somewhere. Like,
yeah.
Because there's different cultures living there.
Yeah, so this is like 80, this is like 86, 87.
Okay.
88.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't come around till like 99. I was probably going to Eastgate.
Yeah.
When I started meeting kids in school that was coming from Eastgate, then I was over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, it reminded me of New York so much, man.
Yeah, man. They used to be cracking in the loop. The loop wasn't a friendly place back then. You feel me?
Hell no, man. Okay. So, Grandma, what did you see Grandma sew that started you sewing? Because I know you said that she inspired you to start.
Yeah, so we was getting ready for church one morning.
Uh-huh.
And she like, boy, go put your socks on. I mean, you could. I can remember that day vividly, like getting out of the shower and getting dressed, and you smell the flatbread and the bacon cooking with the rice. We getting ready for church, bro. Uh-huh. And she was like, go get your socks. So I went to the sock basket, and all the socks had holes in them. So I took all them socks and I threw them away.
Right.
And I just put my shoes on, went down to eat. And she looked at me like, boy, where your socks? I just told you.
Where your socks at?
I just told you, like, where your socks? And I was like, we ain't got none. And she went up and looked in the basket and couldn't find the socks. She was like, what you do with them?
Right.
And I showed her, I threw them away. She said, no, we don't do that. She said, we don't do that. And she got them out, and she showed me how to stitch it up. And that was my first sewing lesson, man.
Wow.
Yeah, my grandmother, she was a wow, it's crazy. She was a sharecropper.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She was a housekeeper, so she took care of, masses, shirts, and ironed them and washed them and pressed them and mended them. You know what I'm saying? This was her job. Wow. And I just, it's crazy because I just found this out about a couple years ago.
That she was a sharecropper?
That she was a sharecropper.
Wow.
Like she lived on the land. She picked cotton. So it's like, after finding that out, I was like, this fashion, this textile stuff is in my blood. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that just made me go just as hard. It's like putting a battery in my back, man.
Wow. That's to hear that it definitely enhances your view as far as like the culture and how they bring you up. It make you understand a lot of things that was said, that went down, how things were handled. You like, okay, yeah, I understand.
And if you think that wasn't that long ago, man, that's I'm not 50 years old yet.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like yeah, we have progress, but still we're not that far away from it.
Yeah.
But it's just reassurance that like, wow, this is why, like, out of all the things that I've done, this is sticking. You feel me? Like, this is what I feel comfortable doing. Yeah, it's crazy. So,
and America make us feel like it was so long ago. They try to make it feel like it's so long ago.
Right.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, it make you grateful. I'm grateful. You feel me? Because I done came a long way, my dude. We done came a long way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, count your blessings, bro.
Yeah. Flat out. Definitely count your blessings. I often tell people, like, don't take my ambition for ungratefulness.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people not ambitious at all.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, man, you know, you got to be being ungrateful. Like, no, it's just ambition. Like, I'm definitely grateful.
Yeah, I think
that don't mean I ain't supposed to want more or want better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people think you get somewhere and, like, you good, bro. Like, you just chill. Like, why you trying to do all this? And it's like, fam, I got a lot to do.
You got a lot to do.
Straight up.
A lot of people do it for.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's the, when you got ambition, it's like you got a certain level of confidence that, like, you have to have. So people look at that as being egotistical or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a tricky thing.
It's very tricky. Let's talk about you being homeless by choice. You left the crib.
Man, what you been reading?
Hey, man, let me tell you, man. Look, I try to do my guest due diligence, man. You an icon, man. Flat out.
Yeah.
Flat out. So what happened? Why you leave?
You know, single family, single mom. And it just wasn't working. We wasn't seeing eye to eye.
Okay.
You know.
That usually does happen with the teenage boy and the mom.
Yeah. And we talking like stepdads and you know, all of that comes with it. You feel me?
Yeah. You weren't rocking with none of it.
No, I wasn't rocking with none of it. You know, I had rocked with it for too long.
Okay.
You feel me? And at a certain point, it was just like, nah, I'm not finna be fighting when I don't have to fight. You feel me?
Right.
So I was out.
You was out.
I was out.
What was the plan when you left?
It wasn't no plan.
The plan was not to be here, huh?
It was not to be there.
Not to be here. That's the plan.
That wasn't the plan. But luckily, you know, I had friends that was like, hey, you could sleep on my couch. Or I looked up and I was also an MC then.
Okay.
So I found Soul Tide Uprising Studios. And them niggas was at the studio all night long making music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like all night long. Like
yeah. I know how it go.
So I was already making music.
Okay.
So I just went to the studio.
Right.
And stayed at the studio.
Making music.
And,
why you stop doing music?
And man, it's so much.
Straight up.
But yeah, but the studio, the thing was so big. It was a loft downtown, right?
Yeah.
Before Washington Ave was Washington Ave, and we just had like a whole floor. So it was like we had a studio, a pre-production room. I had a sewing room down there, so I was making music and sewing clothes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it always Brandin Vaughn, or did you have another name before?
It was Cavon, Creative and Vibrant Vaughn.
Okay.
I was on my young creative.
Young creative, you feel me?
Yeah, I was on my young creative mission, but I switched over and decided to just go with the name because it'll make me be more accountable.
Yeah.
Like make me take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like when you put your name on it, it means something different. Like you got to go hard in the paint. It's like your name on it.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
But that didn't happen till later.
Yeah. How did you find your footing after you left and was sleeping on friend couches? What happened to, like, when did Brandin find his footing again?
Shoot. Okay, I left about 17. I didn't really get like stable until I went away to college. And I went away to college at like 2023.
And that was in Chicago?
That was in Chicago.
Okay. What's the name of the school? So the people know, so they can send their kids there.
Illinois Institute of Art.
Okay.
In Chicago. Yeah.
How was that?
That was an adventure. At this point, I'm grown. Like, I started college at 23.
Okay.
You know, and I knew I couldn't go in there and play and mess around.
Right.
So I got with it and did it in 3 years. I did it smart, like, you know, being the RA for so my housing was paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I took on whatever opportunity they had just so I could make it cheap and make it fast out of there. You know what I mean?
How was being around other creatives? How was that?
It was very similar because it's always been my lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was 17, I left the crib. I went to the studio and I was around producers. I was around writers. I was around, man. This place was crazy. Like the Black Eyed Peas came through there, you know, and kicked it with us one night. Like,
with the school in Chicago?
No, I'm talking about this.
At the studio downtown?
Downtown, like
straight up.
I'm serious, man. Like this place was like. That's why I don't regret leaving, because I left, went to that studio, made music, and found a whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it opened up I was surrounded by creators, bro.
Yeah.
All of my friends are creators. All of my closest friends are creators. They either like DJs or singers or producers or like fashion designers themselves. Like God saw fit to put every person in my orbit and make them a creator.
Yeah.
You know, so going to school and being dropped into that, I was real familiar with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you around creators, it's like, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
I mean,
it's a lot of things that are understood that don't have to be explained. It's just different.
And you never know what's going to come of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I understand why it's not more performing arts schools.
I mean, because the government took the money and shut down a bunch of art programs and all that.
Why would they do that? That's horrible. Yeah, that is. That's horrible, dog. Like, performing arts school?
Yeah.
Like, I used to want to go to a performing arts high school so bad. But the Lou was that. I mean, you like you City was that.
Yeah, we was coming up. We had drama classes and choir and band.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Something just made me think about Jennifer Beavers. Do you remember Jennifer Beavers from drama class? Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, she performed over at the Black Rep.
Really? You been doing the Muni, man? Is that over yet?
No, it's still going. I'm in the season. Like, I'm supposed to be working right now, but they was like, "Yeah, we taking off today."
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Thank God." You feel me?
Straight up. So how was that?
It's
is it rigorous or is it?
Think about we producing a Broadway play in 12 days, and we're not just producing one. We're producing like 6 or 7 of them a season, right? Now, when I say like producing, I mean the dancing, the acting, the wardrobe, the music. Mm-hmm. Like, it's actors. They come in and they do the boot camp. It's like a Muni boot camp, bro.
Right.
They on a strict schedule. So they may come in, they do vocals, they do dancing, then they come with us, they do a fitting. Like, it's they call it Muni Magic, and it's magic. Yeah. It is. It's a bunch of people producing a musical in 12 days, if you can see that happening.
Yeah. Was how many years you been doing the Muni?
This is my 3rd season.
It's your 3rd season?
This is my 3rd season.
So the first season set you up for Beyonce. How was that? How that call go? How the call go? How the call go? Like, yeah, I'm finna get all in the business. How the call
go? It's crazy, bro. So my daughter's birthday was on the 21st.
Okay.
Which is the day of the concert.
Okay.
So I was like, well, baby girl, you got to see this. It's your birthday. I bought tickets.
Yeah.
You feel me? For her and the girls. And so I think it was like it had to be like the 19th or something.
Uh-huh.
They called, we was out shopping for the concert.
Right.
And they was like, can you be at the Dome and such and such, such and such. This is a matter of hours. Like, can you be at the Dome in like 3 or 4 hours? I'm like, at the Dome? I didn't put 1 and 2 together.
Right.
I'm like, for what? What's going on?
They ain't tell you bring nothing?
Oh, of course. I'm like, for what? What's going on? like, you want me to stop what I'm doing to like go to the Dome? Like, you gotta tell me what's going on.
I need to know what's up.
Yeah. Like, and they was like, yeah, she needs stitchers. She needs sewers.
And once they said that, you was like, oh.
I was like, baby girl, listen. Your mama gonna bring you back here to get whatever you want.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
But I gotta go.
Yeah, go get you some Chick-fil-A, do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
But I gotta go.
All right, so when you walk in,
yeah,
what happened? Did you feel the aura?
Oh, it's definitely like a world, bro. It's like you walking into a world. And I mean, okay, so she got 18-wheelers.
Uh-huh.
And one 18-wheeler is just like fabrics and like, it's like a whole closet.
Wow. One? Yeah. One 18-wheeler is a whole closet.
That's one. Then you got a fleet of them. Like, you walking in, it's a fleet of them. It's like a little city.
Wow.
The chefs, the cooks, everything, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was treated amazing.
Straight up. So when you got there, you went to, I guess, the sewing department.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get your seamster on. And, like, what was it? Was it, like, costumes that was messing up or unraveling, or it was new stuff that was being produced?
Man, it was every show, she wore something different.
She definitely did.
Every show, she wore something different. Not only her, the dancers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Man, that should be amazing. It'd be amazing to see how, like, people produce these high-level productions like this. It's amazing, bro. Like, as a creator, to see something like that is like...
It was a full circle moment for me because I had worked with her before.
Okay, when was this?
This is when I was in college.
Okay.
This was the B-Day campaign where she had Dior, House of Darion. I'm sorry, not
okay.
Dior. House of Darion.
Okay.
And they were dropping it big in the Macy's store. But to see like the growth from that to this is...
It was a huge difference.
It's a huge difference, bro.
So, how many people was there stitching?
At least 8 of us.
Okay.
At least 8 of us.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Like
stitching brand new stuff for tonight.
It's like, hey, the dancers need shirts. Here's some fabric. Go.
They don't give you no template, no nothing?
This is what they look like for a drawing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they threw me some fabric. I produced 4 shirts in about 2 hours.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So that was the first day.
Right.
Then I went to Vegas.
Okay. Okay.
Like that was
okay, you went to Vegas.
So yeah.
And like, how did it tell you to go to Vegas? Like you just
like
killed it the first night.
I killed it the first night, and I told him like, man, it's a whole look.
It's like you to go.
Hold it. So
Straight up.
What's crazy is, let's start. So I did the 4 shirts plus some more stuff. Okay. And then I told him, like, I'm gonna be in Vegas while y'all in Vegas, like, hit me up if you need me.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
yeah. Finesse.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So I went to Vegas. I was in Vegas 4 days. I'm literally getting on the plane about to come home. Like I'm on like my beep, she scanned my ticket. I'm getting on the plane.
Right.
My phone ring. I can't make this shit up, dog.
Hey.
My phone ring. Are you still here? Yeah, what's up? Once again, can you meet us at the Dome?
Wow.
I ain't got no sewing machine. I ain't got nothing. I went to Walmart. I got off the plane. I was with my mom. I said, yo, I gotta go. I'm staying. You gone.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart. I bought a sewing machine. I bought my scissors, everything I needed, and then I went to the Dome.
Straight up.
And stayed 2 more days with him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that was it?
Yeah, that was it. I had to come on back to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though.
That it was crazy.
That's straight up.
It's like when you do something like that,
yeah,
and experience it, it's a blessing, right?
Yeah.
Because hold on, let's back it up. Back it up.
Let's go.
So she had what's her grants? Her grant awards, the Ivy Park.
It's something like that. I can't think of it.
So I had got invited to a luncheon. This is before even the call. Right? So I got invited to a luncheon in Chicago for an opportunity to win a $10,000 grant.
Okay.
Right? So I drive up to Chicago and I go to the luncheon, didn't get the grant.
Right.
You know, I'm feeling kind of salty.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, God, I just want to dress the lady. I just want to put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Right? This had to be like July.
Yeah, you talking to him.
I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
Like I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing these people win.
Yeah.
And I gotta be happy.
You know I'm the GOAT, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
like,
I'm the GOAT.
I'm like, yeah, man.
Straight up.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, man, I'm like, send me a sign. I mean, like DMX, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, look, I just want the opportunity to dress her again.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks later, I get that call. You feel me?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey.
That's crazy. And then it kept going. It rolled over again to the Vegas.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
so
bless, bro.
From that, how do you develop the relationships with the right people to continue to dress people of that caliber? Well, not Beyonce on her own level, but other celebrity people.
I mean, man, I can't even say I have a PR person. I don't have an agent. It's all been like just word of mouth.
Yeah.
And like
you and God.
Huh?
You and God.
Me and God, for real.
Rolling hard.
Like, bro. Like I don't
Straight up.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
And he every time, like, he put me in rooms with greats, and it ain't just one time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what helps the brand. That's what helps. That's the blue check.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Great segue, because the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Isley Brothers, Faith Church.
Okay.
They had a women's conference.
I heard he staying in Louis. Is that true?
Who?
I heard he stay in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, he live here.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I didn't know if it was true or not.
I feel like I'm drinking alone here. This ain't right there.
Oh yeah, no, you good. Straight up.
Yeah, he lives here.
Okay, so Faith Church.
Who?
You said Faith Church.
Faith Church.
Yeah.
They had a women's conference, And I helped them produce a fashion show for the women's conference.
Okay.
And those relationships brought me to Mr. Ron Isley, which goes to the church.
Okay.
You know, yeah, they called me, and yeah, they was just like, let's go.
Hold up,
can you show up?
Don't go out here telling your auntie that Isley go to Faith Church so she can show up on Sunday morning with her short skirt. Don't do that. He go online. He go online. He might not be there now.
Yeah, don't do that.
That nigga came back for that verses with that great beard boy, and like,
yeah,
all the women was going crazy. I was like, damn, Unc got him.
Yeah,
he got him. So that happened like that. How many suits you design for? And you don't design just him. It's him and his brother, right?
It's a bunch of tailoring. It's a bunch of like we'll get a jacket and we'll do something to it to take it to the next level.
Okay.
You know
to make it his own. To
make it his own.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever really made from scratch unless it's like a bow tie or, you know, because every time I worked with him, it's been like fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we got this black coat, we want a purple lining in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I show up and I put the purple lining in it.
Okay.
Or I go to the house and I tailor his suits for instance, the verses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that type of deal. Or Ernie, you know, I make his head scarves and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. See, people don't realize how just untimely the grind can be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with just anything. Like somebody could hit me up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, Nelly in town. He said he want to sit down with you.
Let's go.
I got to be ready to go.
You got to be ready to go.
But people don't be thinking about that. But that's why if you love it, it ain't going to matter. It's go time.
Yeah. That's why I thank God for giving me this.
Yeah, man.
So young. You feel me?
Super young.
And I've been able to use it the whole time. Like, I done switched careers about 4 or 5 times.
He said about 4 or 5 times. Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do this for y'all. I know y'all want it.
What they want?
How can we just get a season of the sweatsuits? The sweatsuits. Look, hold up, and let me let y'all know. Like the sweatsuits was going hard.
The sweatsuits was
like Ocho Cinco had the sweatshirt on. I was like, okay, we here now. It's done. And we here now.
Man, bro.
And that's just like a creative do. This nigga stop production on them.
Yeah.
That's creative brain. And like a lot of people don't understand that, but that's creative brain. Like we like to move on to the next thing. It's like,
I mean, it's like that was we was in the middle of a pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
And I was coming off of making like masks, right? And everybody had already got enough masks, like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's next? Because people ain't going out.
Yeah.
You feel me? They wasn't. You know, they had on. That's where the leggings start showing up and the sweatsuits. So I was like, let's get some white sweatsuits and still be artistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get in the back, freezing cold, start dyeing them, tie-dyeing them myself.
Yeah.
And that's what got me through that next few quarters, bro.
Yeah. I remember seeing you with the white ones, you know what I'm saying? With the color and the squirt bottle and shit.
Yeah, dog.
Nigga was like Picasso back there.
Like Picasso, like like trying to figure out I can't close, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I got kids in private school, all they online. I gotta pay these bills, I gotta pay the store bills still, the mortgage still, like the car notes.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I'm scraping.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I found like blank Knights apparel, and I ordered all of it.
Straight up, it was up.
It was up.
What if I'm gonna make a shirt or a hoodie, what fabric should I be looking for? What feel should I be looking for? What thread count? Not thread count, but cotton count.
Where you going?
I don't know.
What's your shirt for?
It's it's for fall.
It's for fall.
Yeah, it's for fall. I'm gonna make some Thanksgiving hoodies. I need to know what quality I need to get.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man. It depends. It depends.
It depends on what you're trying to do with it.
It depends on what you're trying to do with it.
Okay, we got nothing out of there, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to get y'all some.
Nah, see, people be thinking it's that simple. Like it's you got to dress accordingly. You got to dress for the occasion.
But see, you can say that because you have a special relationship with Miami fabric stores, California fabric stores, New York. You be out here feeling the fabrics. You be feeling the fabrics.
That's my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite part of the process, though. I'm serious. The hunt for it.
Every time you go, it's like a new you.
Man.
It's like every time I see you, you be walking down, and it's like be feeling the fabrics. It's like, oh, this nigga, he in his element right now.
Man, because it takes me everywhere. I've been in Africa feeling fabrics.
What?
Bro.
I know that was a vibe.
Man, like feeling.
How the fabrics in Africa feel?
It's more luxe. It's more luxe, and it's cheaper. Like you can get some Italian wool, some African wools. Here it'll be like $45, but you paying like $12 or $6 over there.
Okay.
But that's my favorite part of the process: the hunt for the perfect fabric to make the shirt. You feel me? Or to make the pants.
So, okay, the process. Find the fabric first. When you go through your process, do you have the idea first, or does the fabric bring the idea to you?
Both.
Okay. Either way,
Both.
It depends on how the wind blowing.
It depends on how the wind.
You might touch the fabric and say, "Oh man, this would be a great blouse for a woman."
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I'll get that fabric. I get like 50 yards of that. Then I'll make the blouse. Then I'll make some pants to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Like this gonna be a fire garb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told you that nigga better not hate on me when I start saying garb. I'm telling you, I'm using it. You know what I'm saying? So okay.
Or it could just go from sketch, which is the process. I was telling my wife, like that's the process I miss. Like I miss sitting down, sketching a whole collection, and then doing the hunt like that way.
Yeah.
Business moves so fast right now that it's like I don't really get a chance to really like sketch for myself per se. But I do a lot of customs for everybody else. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah.
All right. So we got our fabric. We got our idea. How does like you said, so you have to draw the collection out before the collection is even out.
Right.
What comprises a collection?
I mean, it depends on the designer, man. It's got to make sense. It's pieces that is separates that look good together. You can interchange them.
Okay.
You feel me? With under one concept, it may be like, hey, I'm gonna do some purple strings on the hoodie and continue on with purples, or it could be like a Japanese silhouette. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on what's the inspiration or the trend for whatever the collection is. You know.
What's your favorite collection you came out with?
I don't think I have a favorite.
You don't think you have a favorite?
No.
Is it one that you would do again?
It's funny you say that because I'm going back right now and I'm looking at old pictures and then I'm trying to figure out like what worked.
Yeah.
Like, what did I make like 5 or 6 of, and it just got.
It went.
Yeah. And I'm trying to recreate those. So I'm having those conversations right now.
Is that a hard thing to do? Because if it don't go, then it's like you got them.
I don't know. It's a tricky thing to do. And then in St. Louis make it even more trickier because it go back to the conversation we was having. It's just not enough people to really like tell like what's popular for the brand or what's popular, what's really hidden. You know, I could sell 10 of them, but that don't mean it'll sell in Kansas City or in New York.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a God. That's the type of stuff I think about every day.
Do you see inspiration in New York streets?
I see inspiration everywhere, bro.
Everywhere?
Seriously, because I can see a chick walking down the streets with a New York vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that's another reason why I like St. Louis. It's a melting pot of the world, bro. You can see anything from here.
Yeah, I mean, well, you gotta go like downtown South for the, you know, like out here, like everybody gonna look the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the niggas gonna have on Pooh Shiesties. You know what I'm saying? All the girls gonna have on leggings.
Yeah.
You know, Rick Owens. You know, it's a copy and paste thing.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But so that's why I like to travel, though. That's why I like to go to different cities.
Yeah. In what you do, you got to.
Yeah.
So, if you got to go anywhere to get some fabric, where you going? If I say, look, I want you to make me a collection, I'm
going to L.A. first.
You going to L.A. first?
Yeah, that's cheap. That's like large amounts. That's like, it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
If you can't find it in L.A., then I'll hit New York.
Okay.
I haven't been to Texas. Texas is a place that's that I'm hearing a lot of fabric stores popping up there. My manufacturer actually moved from L.A. to Texas after the pandemic, and then
really,
yeah,
that's crazy. How did the pandemic affect the shop after supposedly it came back? Because I heard you and my guy that you do the Monday Lives with. Kababi.
Yeah.
I heard y'all talking about how the block just not the block no more.
Yeah, man. Okay, so the block ain't the block no more because T-Topia shut down. That's one.
Okay.
And that's a huge thing. T-Topia was there 7 years. But the pandemic, man, I wasn't even working in the shop during the pandemic. You know, I actually converted my workspace, my laundry room, into my workspace at the crib.
Okay.
And I got through it by the mask and them sweatsuits.
Okay.
You know, so that's how I was able to stay afloat from that.
Yeah, so it's only right to pay homage and come back in the fall with the sweatsuits. I'm trying, y'all. Hey, look, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
So that's what really made me survive and get up out of that pandemic.
Yeah.
Clear. I mean, I made so much, dog, that like those masks.
Yeah.
I wasn't even finna make no masks, bro. And my auntie begged me. She was like, "Please, I made her like 5." And she got on social media and took a picture, and it went crazy. Like, I was in that song. I was in that laundry room like sun up to sun down, just
flat out
making masks. And it gave me, the pandemic is a bittersweet because it gave me enough revenue to start manufacturing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I covered my bills, my overhead for the store. Now I can take the most popular garments into manufacturing.
Is that hard for you to do? Because I feel like you want to touch the product. Is it hard to trust the quality of your product to a manufacturer, and how do you find the right one?
It is. And it's like, do I even like it too? Like,
yeah.
So at this point, it's like I told you, I eventually need to stop sewing everything, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I went to manufacturing. That's why I did the search on which products worked and went, so I could take those products into manufacturing. So what I did is, after the pandemic lifted, I went to L.A. I stayed a week and a half in L.A.
Okay.
And I just hit up everybody I knew on social media, even people I didn't know that was fashion designers. Hey, man, let me take you out for a drink. I'm a new creative in L.A. Like, let's get dinner.
Yeah.
I just want to pick their brain and figure out, like, where the manufacturer is at.
Yeah.
Like, how you getting it done. So I found my manufacturer that way. I found 2.
Okay.
And they do okay.
Mm-hmm.
They do okay. It's a good product.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I miss the like design in the coat, and it's like only 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just it's a more uniqueness to it. It's more of a, supreme product.
Yeah, it's exclusive.
It's exclusive.
Yeah.
Now I'm making 20s and 10s.
Yeah, and exclusiveness, it creates value.
It creates value.
Yeah.
But the whole point is like to make the collection be more accessible to everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So now I created another job because now I got to get rid of all this product I got manufactured.
Yeah.
And start shopping it into boutiques and stuff. So it's like I'm at a pivoting point right now. I'm trying to figure out like where I want to go.
Yeah.
Is
playing with the lock? You trying to figure out the combination?
I'm playing with the lock.
Yeah.
It's like I would love a big deal from Target.
Yeah.
You feel me? Where I can ship all over the country and just design, like really just like paper, pencil, go.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But then that's kind of like working for somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's all you're doing.
If that's all, that's all you're doing. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
Like I've been in my store 5 years, man, and it's grow time.
Yeah.
It's grow time. Like I've sustained myself, and now I'm ready to give jobs to some people and grow it.
Yeah, man. And that's the goal, to like just make more volume.
Yeah.
Make more volume.
Products and employees, and more money.
How many people you trying to hire? How big you think? How big you thinking?
Within the next 5 years, I at least want to do like 25 people at least. Like,
oh, you'll be in the store by the next 5 years.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a no-brainer.
At least a collection. Like that's my real big goal. Like, but I want to at least be able to hire at least 25 people at like 50 to 70,000 a year.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
Be designer and quality control.
I'll be designer and quality control.
Yeah, you got it. You can't go out until I see it, till I put my hands on it.
Yeah,
till I feel it.
I mean, at that point, I'll take on other designers.
Yeah,
like collaborating with college institutions and internships and developing new products.
Yeah,
the ultimate goal is to be like the first Black Gap or the first Black J. Crew.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? As well as be as high end as like Valentino.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So who are some of your influences? Those branches?
Yeah, those branches. Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
We came up with Ralph. Like his marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so genuine, and it's him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he inspires me, because he makes clothes strictly from him and his family. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
But Valentino, beautiful, beautiful house of couture. I'm into Alexander McQueen right now because I know he's done some theater work, and I'm heavy in the theaters right now.
So you like doing the Broadways and the Muni type thing?
I do. It's making me create stuff faster,
and
it gives me the opportunity to study like different times and different cultures and different different stories and plots, and come up with like, let's do the research on what they were wearing in the mid 1800s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then bringing those stories to life. Like I think that's fun. I be nerding out.
He said, I be nerding out. I mean, because it's not redundant. It's not the same thing every day.
Yeah.
It's a new challenge every day.
Yeah.
Straight up. I recently really got my fashion back, right?
Hey.
I ended up seeing a doc with I was just trying to look it up. I can't even think of my man's name. Hold on, let me think. Let me find him. Oh, you don't know who he is. I'm gonna let you see him. Who is that right there?
That's Andre Leon Talley.
Man.
Yeah.
They did a doc on this guy?
Yeah. So was it the movie?
Yeah.
Where he was sitting out in the house and they was cutting the trees down on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that dude was amazing, dog.
Yeah.
So like, I like, it's flat out like me and wifey mind was blown, bro.
Yeah.
Like to like be as lucky as to find what you love to do and just thrive doing that your whole life.
Your whole life. Even back then.
That was back in the
you know
day,
what I'm saying?
man.
And with him, he had the access to, go overseas and study back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
The wherewithal.
Yeah.
Even coming from the small town he came from.
Even coming from the small town
like
he came from.
the wherewithal. Like people like that back in the day amazed me. Now it's easy because you can see everywhere.
Man, I want to time travel so bad just to like, I'm serious, man.
You say you just want to get on the plane and my man just fire up a cigarette, huh? On the plane, like, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, like, man.
Yeah, man, I would love to go back in time.
That time was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like black men was always in suits.
Yeah.
Women was always in like long garbs.
Yeah, and they were respectable people too, though.
Man, bankers and shit. Like,
I think we should go and put on some suits and like, get these little kids to act a little better than what they acted.
Yeah, man. Great segue again. Black Man Bill.
Yeah.
Black Man Bill. What's your position at Black Man Bill? You just a part of the community?
I'm a part of the community. My brother Tef Poe helped build the program. My guy Siraj is running it right now. I had an idea when they first conceived the St. Louis branch to do a coat drive. I needed manpower, and they came through. They helped me rally the troops for coats, and they came through and helped me give them out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just us black men being in the streets, being a resource for our people.
Yeah, man.
I'm
gonna have to come on board, man.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna come on board and bring my media influence to it.
Yeah, man. We got the men's circle.
Yeah.
We do a day of the nines. What they call it is a day of service.
Okay.
And then we got branches. Like, it's crazy because you could go to like New Orleans and it'd be like a branch in New Orleans or a branch in Miami or a branch in Chicago that. And these are guys that you can be like, hey, I'm touching down. Like, what's good?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they'll pull up, and it's like, yeah.
Straight up.
It's love,
dope, man.
It's brotherly love, man.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I've been paying attention.
Yeah.
And, I need to get involved.
Come on.
Straight up.
Come on with it.
Tell my people how I can.
Yeah.
You did. Straight up. Let me get two of the biggest mistakes you made in fashion.
In fashion?
In fashion, customizing, or like, just with like, you made an idea and it just didn't work at all.
Two of the biggest mistakes. Two of the biggest mistakes.
I know you got some measurements wrong.
Huh?
You ain't never got no measurements wrong? This nigga, he like, nigga, I don't miss.
I
Elaborate.
I don't miss, dog.
I can't say that. I can't say that this happened.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
Like,
I've
never saw I think one of the biggest mistakes in the fashion industry I made was counting on me earlier. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if I was to like start bigging myself up a little bit earlier, or like investing in me, because before I did a lot of. I came out of college as a pattern maker. You know what I'm saying? So in Chicago, I did patterns for like over a dozen designers in Chicago.
Okay, explain a pattern maker. Like, what is that?
So a pattern maker is like, if you got this garment, you got this polo, right?
Right.
It breaks down to like one. You got the bodice, the front bodice, the back bodice, the collar, the sleeve.
Okay.
So I make the pattern that they use to make the prototype.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was doing that in Chicago for like designer after designer after designer for a long time. The money was good.
Right.
But I wasn't promoting me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If I would have started, like, I graduated in 2007, and I didn't start the brand until like 14.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a minute.
Yeah, that's a minute.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest mistake, and this is me after being like laid off of the company I was working for.
Okay.
I still didn't do it. I still didn't do it for myself yet.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that would be the biggest mistake. Like,
was it just unsureness?
I don't know. I think I had young kids, new wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, get money.
The money was reliable.
The money was reliable.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying earlier about the, like, when you jump.
Yeah.
You might fall soft and you might fall hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, every month is different when you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And like, a lot of people just like the consistency. It's safe.
Yeah, you can't get caught up. You can't get caught up chasing the bag all the time, because you'll lose your focus on what you're really doing, or the art of it. You feel me? Or like focusing on my collection. Instead, I'm focusing on 15 other collections that, yeah, they paying bread, but at the end of the day, I'm still not established.
Yeah, you gotta chase happy, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm learning.
You gotta chase happy.
You chase happy. Like, if you chase happy, the money gonna come anyway.
And they say when you rest and focus on you, that's when the miracles happen.
You've been getting them.
Hey,
so they must be right.
Show you right.
Straight up, man.
Show you right.
2 pieces of advice to somebody that wants to start creating clothing.
Get a sewing machine. And start taking apart everything that you think that you can make.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, take it apart, understand how they put it together. Yeah.
Okay.
And you said 2. And just know you're gonna fail like 100 times.
You gotta be okay with that. Y'all ready for that?
You gotta be okay with that.
I don't think they're ready for that. Niggas think they can design a t-shirt, throw it on the internet, and it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And drop ship it.
They
ain't even felt it in their hand yet. They just designed it, put it on Spotify, and dropped the link.
Man,
it's straight up. And a lot of people go like that.
A lot of people go. I'm trying to get a branch of the business that just does that.
Yeah.
Like, I need just that.
Yeah, I remember it was a print company for sale somewhere in Missouri. And I so wanted to buy it. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
It did stitchings, all the type of prints.
It's a lot of work, man.
It is.
To run the machines, it's a lot of work, man.
But it already had the employees. It already had everything. Owner was old, was ready to retire. I was like, man, I know he old. He ain't even went to the internet yet to try to start drop shipping or nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just too damn far. I couldn't do it. Straight up. But, how you feel about people who just drop something and just put a $1,200 tag on it? How does the fashion industry take that? Is that disrespectful? I mean, your price is your price.
Yeah, your price is your price. I mean, it's...
But if your price not worth your price.
I mean, fashion is disrespectful, period. It's It's sometimes I feel guilty, about even manufacturing like 20 products or 50 products.
Why do you say that?
I mean, because it's one of the biggest industry wastes.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much waste. It's like $80 billion pounds of something. That just shows up in landfills. And the fast fashion, the H&Ms and stuff, it ain't making it no better. Because people buy that stuff and they wear it twice, 3 times, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes I feel guilty about producing some stuff if it,
Wow. And because it's not going to age well, or?
I mean, it'll age well, but you never know what a person does to it. Like people don't take fashion as serious as, you know, if you pay $29 for a shirt as opposed to paying, like, as you said, like a $2,000 shirt, you go hold on to that $2,000 shirt a little longer.
Yeah.
A lot of people are paying like $9, $20 for dresses in H&M.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't really care about it. Like I said, they'll wear it 3 times and they'll throw it away.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I actually think people need to start like buying more expensive things so they don't take it for granted. And, and they appreciate like the art that's going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should they come out with the high prices if it's not worth it or not?
You said should they who?
Come out with the high prices if it's not worth it or not. Because people be dropping, like, you know.
They be dropping some bang, like on a T-shirt.
Man.
$800 T-shirts.
Man, that thing be.
I mean, if you can get it, go on get it.
The T-shirt hard when you get it. It ain't even soft.
But that's different because it's like you're not going to get 500 people that buy $800 T-shirt.
No, not if you're not solidified.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you're not
like
solidified, it's not going to happen.
Even if, you know, if it's like a Louis Vuitton shirt and it's $1,200 a T-shirt, how many of those go end up in a landfill in the next 2 or 3 years?
They put them in the landfill?
I mean, what else do they do with it?
Man. Make sure if y'all going to throw y'all clothes away, man, donate them clothes somewhere, man.
I mean, but then it goes even further because before you get the clothes, they cut the clothes out of fabric. So what happens to the waste of
the excess fabric?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, they.
That's a lot. And you think about how many malls it is and how many people go shopping. Like, that's a lot, bro.
Man.
That's a lot.
That's crazy. Well, what's the we found out that question is answered. We found out what the long game is, what the next 5-year plan for Brandin Vaughn collection is to be in somebody establishment.
And we going international.
We going international.
We gonna be international.
You heard it. Flat out. Today till I'm gonna say Monday, you go to BrandinVaughnCollection.com online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Westgate hoodies is out. You can go get it. It's usually $80. He gonna drop them down to $60 just for me. For y'all. You know what I'm saying? $59.99 for y'all.
For y'all.
You know what I'm saying? They're usually $80. Go get you one.
Go get you one. Come
Flat
out
out.
the shop.
Straight up. It's a sale. It's a sale. From now till Monday. So you better move fast because they're going to fly off the shelf. Birthday coming up, man. What you got planned for the B-Day, man?
I really want to go see Missy Elliott.
Okay, that's a vibe.
I do. I want to go see Missy. Like, I got to see Missy, dog.
Where's she going to be at?
Well, she on tour. I think during my birthday weekend she'll be in New York.
Okay.
But then she going to be in D.C. the week after.
Uh-huh.
And then I think Toronto. So I'm really trying to catch Missy.
Straight up.
I do. It's Missy, it's Sierra, and Busta Rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a good show.
Yeah, that's fire.
I think that's a good show. And then to see Missy, I mean, the legendary Missy Elliott.
Yeah, man, them legacy acts you got to go see now because they're not finna be.
No.
Like, next time Jay go out, I got to go see Jay.
Yeah.
Flat out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
saw Jay.
Yeah,
I saw Jay.
Yeah, I know you probably saw that nigga. he rubbing it on thick, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I know you saw Jay, nigga. No, man. But thank you for coming through, man.
Hey, love. Thanks for
Tell the people
me,
where to find you at.
Brandin Vaughn. Brandin Vaughn collection on IG, BrandinVaughan.com. Google Brandin Vaughn. Brandin with an I, BRANDIN, VAUGHN.
Yeah, if they want to come shop, where they come to, where the store at?
Cherokee Street, 2604 Cherokee Street. Please come in, but you probably have to make an appointment because I'm like...
In and out.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere, bro.
Yeah, man. Straight up, man. Make sure that you donate your clothes. Don't throw them away because they won't end up in the landfill. You know what I'm saying? If you got little cousins or something, give it to them.
You know what I'm saying?
Thrift stores popping. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing in Texas. I be following my nigga Thrift God. And he be going to like warehouses. They got like pallets.
Y'all gotta check him out. You see what I'm saying?
Pallets of t-shirts, pallets of jeans.
Like you can buy t-shirts in bulk. Like
that's what he do. He buy them by the pound. 50, like he weigh them. Yeah,
that's crazy.
They weigh them. I was like, what the hell?
And it'd be like nice stuff.
Yeah, in Texas, like old polo shirts,
right?
Old Tommy shirts, like the stuff people be looking for.
So it's like, what do I do next? Do I just go get a bunch of that stuff and remix? Because it's like I'm really feeling guilty about producing so much stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, like, how do I repurpose it or something?
I think you can make you a vintage collection.
A little vintage collection.
Yeah, a little vintage collection.
A little vintage upcycle collection.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, gradually get it. And then it's already made, so now you can just say, yo, take this, put this on there, put this right here, cut that, and then let me see it. Since you finna have 25 employees and stuff,
Yeah, that's
flat out. Brandin Vaughn, everybody.
Hey.
Elaborate.